All right, well, now I'm just waiting for explain to come up. There we go. Perfect. And there's all the other stuff. Hello guys, hello everybody. 737 7NG call, and anybody else who might be there already. This is new software. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't show me all the details of the other one, but it's kind of better because at least I can chat from within it and I don't have to add and open other applications. And maybe one day when the other guys actually feel the need to actually talk back to me, we can figure the other one out. So, welcome to New Zealand. It is a very early morning. This is about to go dawn on us here. So, we're going to fly into the light, and I need to set up my VATSIM and everything so we can see where the other guys are. So, let's hear where they are. Guys on Discord, are you guys connected to VATSIM already?
Yes, I
I
am.
am. Paul is. I'm not.
All right, okay. I do not have my SIM toolkit open because I did everything else in lieu of the problems with
Buddy, are you
SimBrief.
British Airways 65?
So I might be spawning on top of
That'd be
somebody.
me,
We'll find
Hakan.
out
Paul.
soon.
Ah, okay. Check 65. Who is he? Charlie Hotel Echo.
One of the guys after me on stream, but they don't necessarily come and talk to us on Discord. So we have to believe it's one of them then. Guys on stream, if anybody wants to come and join us, there is not a lot of parking at this airport. We'll squeeze in, take turns, do whatever we need to do, but you are welcome to come fly with. Hello, Krister, and hello, Aura. So just bear that in mind. You are more than welcome. I'm waiting for Swift to get going. It's doing a database update, it says. See what this looks like. That's they stuck at 41. And I'm just waiting. Hakan, what are you talking about? I just cancelled that. It's just wasting time. So let's quickly see. That's complaining about the Zibo. Hmm. I'm going to use the QFA call sign today. Why not? Let's call ourselves Qantas 810. Connect. Right, let's see. See where these other guys pop up. There's one, two. Oh yeah. On top of someone we can move just now. Three. Yeah, it's possible, Krister. It's very possible. We will move just now when I see who's who in what zoo, and then see where we go to. Let's go to that one. Close but no cigar. We just at least out of the way. Right. Okay, so let's look at our flight plan. Guys, do we have ATC here without me checking? Just asking. Oh, they are so deep in concentration. They're not even responding. Right, so let's do it this way. Let's see if we can do this. Guys, please help me out. Not anymore. No, I'm okay now. Just help me out. Please look out for display resolution. This PDF. If you guys cannot read it, I can make it slightly bigger. It's obviously, something I just did up quickly today. So please just tell me. If you can read it. Then the other thing is in terms of sound. This is obviously a new program. If the sounds, engine, voice, my voice, the guys on Discord, whatever is out of sync, please just drop me notes. It's constructive criticism. I'm not going to scream at you. I need your help to just help me balance everything in this new software so that we can actually have a pleasant experience on both sides. Hello, Jan. That's a pity, Jan, but it's okay. We can do another one of these runs. You will like this one very much. Hello, Kevin. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Jet noise, yeah, that is part of the trick. That's part of the trick. Me and McTrying sat for a long time today puzzling out what the correct way of flying this route would be, because the normal RNAV-Z that I'm actually going to try and fly is actually for a Class B aircraft, and we are probably going to be a Class C, so we're a bit heavy. But I'll make the best of it. I'll do my best, and I hope McTrying has actually told the other guys on Discord the same. Nothing prevents you from flying again tomorrow or later today, wherever you might be. So, yeah, have a look, and then we'll see what happens with you next time. 32 sounds reasonable. Going to go for 380. Guys, can you actually hear me? Anybody? Hello? Albapina, I'm talking to the guys on Discord. They are deathly silent. I hope they're okay. Not interested, thank you. Krister, your software can hear me. What do you mean no sound on stream? Select this. Does that sound better? No worries. As we go on, just keep me informed, okay? Let's just try and find a baseline for this sound. So we'll keep on chatting about that. Christer, there's a whole fight about that. I'm using Swift because of that nonsense. Until they can find out what the problem is and actually fix it, you know, nobody on my side is going to use Xpilot. So you might want to just go back to Swift and get an older version, because they have also had instruction to now bring in this nonsense. So just stick to the old software. Okay, Hakan, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so let's see. Doors are open. I started setting up and then I had to move. So let's just do all the necessary nice tabs again. GPU. The system gave us a GPU, so that's fine. We're going to take off, as far as I remember, from behind us, but let's actually get a calendar reader. Let's just see what it says. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and we don't need to push back. We actually can just move forward and left. And we're going to take off from that side. So that's all done. Understand, Hagen? Gotcha. Right, so we don't need that. Then let's go look at our loads. Right, so payload 14.5. And fuel, we're going to take 7. Alba Pino, I presume you're talking about the FPS issue. I heard something like that. I just think the guys have a little glitch that they really need to work out. Maybe it's just a simple mathematical equation. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. I just get frustrated when things don't work. So good luck to them. Right, let's start loading these passengers and start configuring. It's getting nice and light already. It's a function, Jan. It's a function that Zibo built in. So if you go and you type in the fuel, all you do is you put 10 point or 4 point or 4.5 instead of 4,500. It's just a function that Zibo built into the newer models. So you can use the full length value, or you can just use the point in the middle. Alright, let's see. I did do the IRS alignment, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
Right, we've got a 5 knot wind, so it's perfect for runway 05, 360 and 05. Right, this is where the fun begins. This is part of the trick here. Yeah, Albapino, the guys have to go sit around the table, decide what they want to do and just sort it out now because it's really ridiculous. A, going to use RNAV the Z405, Babu is the one, and we're going to check these legs. That's the one, Christer. That is the class Bravo, class B approach, so it's not really for a 738. We talked about it today. I think the guys get special clearance to fly it when they take the 738s in there, because if you want to do the GNSS approach, it's really got to be very good weather, otherwise you can't really do it. This is about the only way you can get into that place. So they probably are under ATC control, obviously, and then the guys get vectors or whatever, you know, or they fly on names, because otherwise you're not going to get in there. There's a whole story about that we had to talk about today. It was crazy between me and my prime. Right, okay, so let's step through these legs. Let me get rid of my Adobe there so you guys can follow. Guys, when you get to this point, anybody flying with us, when you get to Ibabu, you need to seriously check your speeds, and you're gonna have to pull this lever as many times as you need to, or leave it out within the design parameters, because if you come around this corner too fast, you'll never land, and if you're too high, same thing. So when you get to Ibabu, you really need to be on point, otherwise you're really gonna suffer. Let's just go back quickly. Okay, there is nothing in there yet, so there is no restriction, in other words, so we'll get there, Right, and when you get to, I presume, this point over there, you should see the runway, or at least that point. You're going to have to go visual. There's no ways the aircraft will follow that line, so you're going to have to go visual and make sure that you do a proper approach there, and try land as close to as possible on the piano bars, otherwise you're going to overshoot and overrun that runway and then end up on the other side, or do a go around, so just be careful. His refueling is done. Our reserves. And I'm using PFPX again, guys, so it's not SimBrief. Reserves is 2.6. We going to do 20. Why not? And 3.4 on the plan. Right, 380. 4 and 1. Right, I don't think we are authorized to use any form of D-rate. We will take off 1. Right, take off 1 and we will do a climb. There's no SEL temperature, so we are happy. Flaps will be 5. CG 283 QRH. That's interesting. Why did it not take the outside air temperature? Let's go double check this figure. 8.3 is correct. We still don't have the QRH, so go back there. Right, so then we put in 19. Oops, wrong one. I have to put the slash. 19. Right, what is our runway? Well, we are here. We might as well now do this. 48 at 7. Runway heading 341. So slash because it needs to be on that side and it's going to be C. It looks like it, right? It looks like it. There's no other indication of what it should be. So the question now is, I've got PFPX that gives it to me. I'm going to use those values. So we're talking 140. We're talking 140 again, and 146. Right, so just to show you guys, I'm obviously reading it off this line. This is part of my Top Cat performance. The question now in my mind is, where do the normal Zibo users get this that does not have Top Cat? There isn't really any way to get them if the QRH doesn't give it to you. Okay, I'll find out. Because now I'm intrigued. I'm terribly intrigued. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I'm going to tell you a silly other story. I might have to just do a reinstall of this Zibo. Maybe there is like a script failure or something. Or this is by design and then I have to obviously get some more education. You guys know me by now. Things like this will now haunt me until I find out what I did wrong or should have done or should not have done. You know, because I mean, the way I programmed it is exactly as it's supposed to be, and as I've been doing it for ages. So if there is a change, we need to know. We need to know. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time on that right now. Righto. Guys, how far are you from push and start? Christer, the issue that I have, let's do this as well. The issue that I have is also I don't get the trim value, so that is another question mark. What if we just actually go and put this in ourselves? What happens then? See, there is no trim value. It doesn't give us the trim. I'm gonna pull my headset quick.
Ask, has he performed the N1?
Okay,
Yeah, that's
guys.
one.
Sorry.
N1
now I can.
page.
Going there. Take off. No, N1 preferences. There. Okay, what do you need to do here? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps is to do with yourselves being
I had
a
nothing in
self
there. I had nothing in there, and it still didn't want to give it to me. Now it's given it to me. Alright, so I did, Christer, I did all those things. Alright, now I've got it, guys. The moment that I went to take off instead of take off 1 as desired by Topcat, it's like the Zibo said, oh, that's a familiar value, that's what I want. That's interesting because it means that Topcat is now fallen out of the bus. Right, I'm gonna play with this because it basically means I was out of bounds. That's all it means.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Right, well, it's running, it's working. How far are you from pushing? Sorry, I was calling you guys and I never heard a word, and then I had to unplug my headset and push it back in to get audio. So can we go? I see somebody's busy already, so I'm gonna go. No point in waiting. Very clever of some.
I'm still entering waypoints for the approach.
Nico, could you quickly go back to the takeoff reference?
All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
There you go.
Right. Right. Runway 34.
Yeah.
I've got runway 34 selected.
Yeah.
You've got 6,732 feet, 2,000 meters, and I've got 5,961 feet, 1,800 meters.
That's interesting. Do you have the same scenery as I have? So that could be the difference.
Could be. Just looking at the charts now.
Because on the charts it's 5,955 feet and 1,815 meters.
And the chart says 5,955 feet.
Yeah. Interesting. Right, 38,000 set.
Where are you getting your data from?
Well, the Zibo reads it off my scenery, so I don't know what else to tell you.
Right, my thoughts are from the end of runway.
Flight attendants, prepare for departure, cross check and all call, thank you.
There's a starter extension.
Yeah. Could be part of that.
Alright, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
If
Just
you add
listen,
that
guys.
300 meters on, it was 100 meters. It still doesn't count.
McTrying, don't split hairs. Let's just go fly. I don't know.
Yeah,
We can
okay.
worry about it later. It's not going to make any difference to us. So we just have to get in the air right now. Right, before we click there, let's run through the checks quickly. Everything is on. We can switch that one off. Need the wheel well lights. Right. Going to, I'm starting up, guys. Right, there we go.
I wish we had tornadoes.
You're gonna have to qualify that. Are you talking about the storm or the aircraft?
Well, either one would be kind of cool. Come to think of it.
Adventurous. Guys on stream, what's the sound like? Is it still okay?
I like to live dangerously.
I hear you. I hear you, Cody. We don't have ATC here, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Excellent.
They are in my heart, sir.
In your heart, okay. Yeah, my heart and my mind. Thanks, 737.
Nico, just after you, okay? I'm waiting for other pushbacks. Cody probably will be waiting for me. And after you, I'm going to start follow.
Alright, chop.
Well, if you want, I can wait for you as well.
Oh,
Thanks. I'm having trouble with the data entry. So go ahead.
Okay, so
right, I think I've got everything. Oh, you know what I didn't do? One thing that was bugging me is the jocks. Remove the jocks. then we can actually get going.
Hey, Paul, do you need any help?
I'll work through it, mate. Thank you.
I can
Okay.
send you my file to import as well.
I use the one that you put up somewhere.
Yeah, but in terms of inputting it into the FMC, if you're struggling, I can send you my finished file.
Well, the only thing I haven't got is the bloody runway at the end of all the waypoints, and I can't for the life of me enter it. It gives me Northern Hemisphere coordinates.
That doesn't sound right. Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, before we do that.
Charlie Hotel Echo Kilo 65.
Oh, come on. Wrong button. Where is it under general? There. FMX. Save the release. Go see if I have that written now. Output. That is Krister. Book. Output. Where's output? Sorry, FMS plans. There we go. Invalid entry. That's interesting. Why would it say that? Well, I wanted to save it, not read it. Invalid entry. Yeah, there's something it doesn't like. Hang on a second. I understand what you say. I think I do. Let's go back there. Index, position, route. Or we should give it a name. NZWN. Save route. That might be the answer. Let's go change this back. General FMX. So we call this NZ2. Save route. Okay, let's go back. Let's have a look. See. Output. FMS plans. Got it. It's working perfectly. 737, thank you very much. So you have to give it a name and then save the route. It puts it into the company route and then it creates the FMX plan for us. Paul.
Sir.
I'm going to put the FMX plan into the group flight info for you, then you can just import it.
Okay.
Sorry for holding everyone up.
No, you're fine.
Right, so put that into your Explain 11 Output FMS Plans folder. Type in the name by company route. It says NZ2 and load it.
Thank you very much.
Alright, it should include then all my set stars, everything. It should be a complete route. Hey Marin, and good morning to you.
Edmonds, would you like to be second traffic or third traffic?
Krister, second or third traffic? Are you coming after me or after Hakan?
Who's who?
I'm in front.
So, okay, I'll take number 4 behind Hakan.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
No, go ahead, sir.
Right, I'm gonna roll and go, alright?
Approaching 3-4. On runway 3-4.
On runway 34.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a lovely runway with its slope, right? Very, very much.
V1, rotate.
Here we go.
Positive three.
Clear up. 10 knots all of a sudden from the front. Very
400.
nice.
One 1,000.
That's not cool. No more screenshots.
Cody, I'm going to be in 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, fly with Ricky. Yeah, you're not too late. I've just taken off. We've got 4 or 5 or 6 guys on the ground that's going to take off as well, and then we're going to extend the stream a little bit to watch all of the guys either come in or crash and burn. So we'll see what happens. And I just noticed my bar at the top has not been updated to the correct flight plan. That should do the trick. And then you can also find me on whatever tool you use to scour through VATSIM. Krister, enjoy yourself. Do not be rushed. We will wait for you on the other side. And on that note, guys, I'm quickly going to have my dinner. So I'm going to mute my mic. If you need me, please leave a message. I am obviously not going anywhere. I'm sitting here watching. But it's not good manners to sit and chew on a microphone. So leave a message. I'll answer as soon as I can. Fly with Ricky, the performance calculations changed, it seems. Okay, so I'm going to have to ask Zibo or figure it out myself, whichever comes first. But basically, where in the past it was more lenient to give you your flap speeds, it seems that he's built in certain checks and balances now, which prevented me, from all people, to actually get my flap speeds. It invalidated the TopCat data, and I ended up having to use my own concoction of values, and then it worked, so obviously I have experience in this and we figured it out, but it was strange. It was unexpected, to say the least. So it's going to probably cause a stir on the forum and on Facebook now, because nobody has been trained to work these things out, so that's about the biggest change that I've noticed. hold
He
on,
had to
McTry.
step away for dinner.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I've got a bone.
Flaps down.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm concentrating on the dinner now. Sorry. Thank you, McTrying.
Oh, I forgot to enter route. Oh my goodness.
Did you really?
Really, I saved the aircraft.
Whoops. Yeah, nice plane, Paul. Thank you, sir. All pushed back on the taxiway and whatnot. All fully open. What am I, the follow me plane? It's looking like it.
Well, it's on 9
Not yet.
No, we're both still on the ground. I reject it.
Oh, nice one. How warm did you brakes get?
Yeah, 1.7.
You're very quiet, Art. I still can't read you.
Hakan, you're gonna have to speak closer to that mic, or bring it closer, or do something.
Okay, sir, can you hear me right now?
Perfect.
Okay, my neighbor also hear me as well.
It's funny.
Christer, I would say between 15 and 20 nautical miles would be a good one. But the runway is very short and there's no taxiway at the other end. So the guys will land fast, turn around and get off that runway. So I would say 15 to 20 nautical mile separation would be a good one. Yes, Reggie, it's probably because the nav data is not the same. It's the only logical explanation, unfortunately.
Nico, can you hear me?
Yes, Hakan, and the neighbor can.
Which runway are you going to land?
05.
Why?
Because the wind is variable and I want to recreate the video that I posted on my YouTube channel this morning. The wind is calm, it's 5 knots, variable 5 knots, so you can land anyone. Today. Yeah, 20 nautical miles should be fine. Guys, for separation's sake, when you land on that runway, it is short. If you're coming on runway 5, there's no turn off at the end. You have to very quickly turn around, backtrack and get off the runway to allow the next guy to land. Otherwise, there's going to be a problem with go-arounds, just FYI.
Very good.
Paul, did that file help you?
Yes, it did, thanks Nico. There was a runway at the end of the waypoint, so that's great.
Awesome. Good stuff, Christer. I know I can count on you. I was telling somebody this afternoon, you know, I'm really impressed with your skills, so I hope you don't mind I was bragging about you, with you.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab another cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. But there is not much to see here now. You're doing exceptionally well, Christer, exceptionally well.
1,000 to go.
It is, Hakan. You're gonna have to have your wits about you.
Since I'm a pro, there is no problem.
See? Yeah.
How I trust myself, do you see?
A lot.
Yeah. These are the captains who trust themselves too much to be their life gender. checklist.
You got any crispy clouds above you?
Above me, No, I'm very, very high above the clouds.
$100 question to go. How we met? Do you remember?
No idea. Can't recall. Sorry, I can't. No idea.
Really, I don't remember as well.
You feel like part of the furniture, your family already. It's irrelevant. You know, you're just part of it.
Exactly. But interesting, I wonder.
It's probably through the Zibo community. Probably there. Krister says you are tickling his belly button. He's laughing.
Why, Krister? Why? Could you please explain?
No, he just thinks you're funny. You've got a good sense of humor.
We've got Max streaming on Discord. It's all going on tonight.
Awesome.
To show the difference in clouds.
Well, I've got 76 now nautical miles to go, so we are doing it. We're trying.
Yes.
This version of OBS, I can't even remember the name of it now, but this one is allowing me to type and chat in YouTube. Yeah, it's much more user-friendly. It's got a couple of things missing that I'm really missing right now. I can't see how many viewers I've got, for instance. It's just not here. But that's a small price to pay. At least I don't have to have multiple screens open. Excellent, Krister.
By the way, we did lose your mic this chat. Across on the stream.
It's because I am using push to talk when I talk to you guys on Discord, and when I talk to the guys on stream, I obviously don't press it because I'm talking to them.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I will leave my mic on, then you can hear everything if you don't mind. But I just don't want to bother you guys when I talk to my stream followers.
No, just meant that I mute the stream, that's all.
Well, let me do it, and then if it becomes a problem.
See what the others say.
Even I use my keyboard while speaking with my neighbor.
Yeah, okay, I've gone off push to talk, so now everybody can hear me again. So just tell me when I talk too much. Then I'll go back to push to talk. little slow in South Africa here with us. He gets angry with the lag.
Is it gaming he's doing, or is it just slow down and
No, he's trying to play DayZ apparently, and the ping is like 500 now, so it's kind of useless. But he's bored. He wants to do something. So
In 1975 there was no internet.
yeah, I know. We played outside and we kicked the ball around and we put up lanterns when it got dark. And we kept ourselves busy. Kids today, they don't understand that.
you'll have to tell him about the days of
Yeah, chee 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 chee.
Can you see me flying a little bit lower than you? Can you sound flying too fast now?
Oh no, I'm not watching your stream. Imagine the slowness then, because I'm pushing out and reading and
Yeah, okay. That's right.
be even worse. Yes. That's a good one, Krister. Good meter that. Oh, there we go. There's your aircraft. Wow, that yellow against the white there is not nice. But there's your aircraft. Oh, gotcha. How come you are catching me? What are you doing to make you fly so fast? What's your Mach speed? And what's your cost index? 76 I hear, but the cost index. -1. Hello, Steve. Steve, no, I'm not. No, this is 41, 11.41. R1 or R2, I don't even know which R it is, but it's one of them.
What? Explain 1150?
I'm not part of the beta group that has access to that. I can't get my hands on that one. Maurice, if you are on stream, thank you very much. I did get your tip. Thank you so much.
Hey, Paul, what's your CI and your cruise speed?
CI is 20 and cruise is decimal 764.
Okay, thank you.
I was wondering whether it was you off at my 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that sure is, yeah. I accidentally bumped my yoke and it took me off of LNAV.
Do you want me to back off a bit? Can do easily.
No, no, you're good, you're good, you're good. I've got a little bit of buffer area in my cruise, so I'll just kick up a couple notches.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're direct to Kilo India, correct?
Affirmative.
My aim was like 9.778
And why we did not start?
walking ground services, strike missile.
Oh, somebody's asking a question of you, Hakan.
in Zibo.
And you helpful.
Explain alone. Explain alone.
Yeah, I got
And
it,
your-
Chris, to understand. Sorry, Paul.
I was just going to say, and Hakan's very helpful answer is that the ground crew are on strike. You should use your superior experience to explain to the poor person.
You need to put part A with part B. Then you put the glue from part 1 with glue with part 3 to make part 2. You understand?
Oh, no. This is very difficult to understand.
No, man, it's easy. Part A plus part B. Then glue from part 1 and part 3 makes part 2.
Okay.
Is this geometry?
Nope.
This reminds me a lot of geometry.
Probably something like that.
No, it would have squared the equation somewhere as well.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if it's part of a geometry property. Because the zigzagging between parts sure sounds a lot like geometry properties.
Well, it could be vectors as well, you know. Maybe the ITC is drunk.
Can I tell you what vaccines online last year?
You know, Lufthansa Airways generally it's on strike. So they are on strike instead of flying. I don't know
Oh, come on. My Navigraph does not want to display any of my charts. Close it.
I've just got the same problem.
Oh, then they're off again. So, then we're gonna have to do this magically. Krister, let them kick you and then you wait 10 seconds and you just reconnect again. Then you get another 30 seconds, you know, and you just keep on reconnecting. I was flying that way the other day. It annoyed the crap out of me. Every 5 minutes I had to click and reconnect, you know, it was just crazy. But I did it. So how do you fly without charts, man?
Have you got no charts on? Have it.
No, let's go. Let's see.
Where do you fly 01?
It's in New Zealand, Wellington to Queenstown.
Oh, by the way, I did check earlier on. You know, you couldn't see the chart
Yeah.
side of it.
Yeah.
But in Zibo, on Habitat, you can see that the other arm.
Yeah, okay. Well, another thing, my connection to Navigraph has been cancelled on the tab. Now look up, why do I do that? So I need to see if I can actually reconnect Navitablet.
You can do it from the plugin as well.
I know.
Someone sent the message.
Yeah, it's the supervisor. They're telling people to go fly across the pond and help people earn their rating.
Yeah, look
No,
there. Not working. She's not working. No, they switched their server off or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use the FMC then, so let's go exit with the old-fashioned way.
but how do I find decision altitude?
Make my own.
Well,
He's
one
going
of us
to
kind
site.
gentlemen will tell you.
He's going to decide.
Decision altitude, 2,300 feet.
Decision altitude is the altitude provided decide answer.
Yeah, that's cool. Cab on. Decision altitude 10,000 feet. Autopilot off. Flight directors off.
Yep, that'll do it.
There's the runway. Got it. There's the runway. All right.
Yeah, mine's down too. I tried to pull SkyVector charts, and apparently SkyVector doesn't support Queenstown.
I thought the runway altitude was more like 1,100 and something feet. My FMC has got 1208.
Well,
Okay, guys, I have a link here. I'm going to drop in general chat. It's I think it's got approach charts on it. Let me double check.
Steve, current frame rate's 30 plus. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dial in 3,100 until we get more information. So that will be my descent altitude. I am going to use the radio, and then I'm just going to put in 104 decision altitude because I'm guessing now, and you say it's 1017 on the QNH. I think let's get that with his face. Active sky. Yeah, that's true. Alright, okay, then what we need to do is make sure that we don't have ILS's in our MMR. And the rest we're going to do by sight.
There are arrival and approach charts at that website I just...
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'll make that announcement. How come are you descending already?
Sorry, I hear you.
Are you descending already?
No, I'm
Alright, okay.
I've just done better for latest check on the Zibo, and there's no metal damage.
Yeah, the only place I get always is from Active Sky because they create the auto weather file for that place.
Yeah, it's alright, I believe you.
I hope so. Hey Bruno. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. Sounds good.
Looks like Navigraph's up again.
Ah, quick server reboot.
Nice. Actually, you know what? These charts that Navigraph have and the charts that I'm looking at on that website, they're actually pretty similar. I think I'm going to save that chart site.
Yeah, now I've got information.
Sweet.
Right, so decision altitude is 2,300.
Oh, he was being serious.
So, that. Okay, I'm 41 nautical miles from top of descent. 737, I'm landing on runway 05, and Bruno, all is well. Apparently Navigraph just had a bit of a hiccup, so they probably rebooted their server or something, because now it's back up again. And Oscar, hello. Well, we've just did some preparation for the descent here. We're going to land runway 05 at Queenstown in New Zealand, so it's a bit of a challenging approach and landing. Hope you enjoy it. Hope I can do it today. Right. Bruno, I have got X-Vision installed with the Vivid preset, and all I can imagine is that those Lua scripts are taking care of that for me. Yeah, that's correct. I use Active Sky XP. So what I do is I install Xvision, load the Vivid preset, apply it, and then afterwards I go to my Active Sky and then I load the Active Sky Performance clouds, and that's the clouds that you see there. I don't like the Vivid's clouds. It's not good for me. Yeah, we do.
McTrying, are you there?
Yeah.
We had this discussion before, right? We're not. Are you using the RMP Zulu or are you using the RNAV Fox?
Well, we discussed it earlier with me going captain. And the reason was it was much more difficult to try and program it into the Zibo. It won't take you not manually.
Oh, really?
I didn't have that. McTrying, I honestly didn't have it. I selected the RNAV Zulu, selected the runway, selected my transition, and it just took it. I didn't have to put a single manual waypoint in there. Nothing.
No, what we're on about is you can't connect, you can't do the ELRUV. If you put the RN F in,
Yeah, no,
you
I'm not
can't.
talking about F. No, sorry, I'm talking about the Zulu.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just saying, explaining the code
Okay.
why we can't zoom.
Okay, yeah. The other one is just no.
I start descending.
Yeah, it's fine. I see your arrows pointing down. I'm gonna start my descent shortly.
I'm on the way down as well.
Now the fun is gonna start. This was the calm before the storm.
Is it ever? Well, I'm going to chicken out and come in slow.
Okay. Hello, Steel. There we go. Descending.
Well, I'm heavy, so I'm going to be like fast.
I've only got 130 passengers. Well, congratulations on the baby, and don't worry, just make a deal with your wife. What I did when our babies came is I said to her, I'll take the first shift because I'm a night owl, right? So up until midnight was mine. And then obviously the kids slept and I had time to fly. You know, I mean, the baby was lying in the cot next to me and the bottle was ready and I was flying and, you know, and then from midnight onwards, I went to bed. I had my flight, baby's okay, did what I had to do. And then from midnight onwards, if that baby went, it was the wife's problem, not mine. Hello, Flavio. Flaviano, sorry, Flaviano. Jose. I presume your name is actually Jose. Welcome. Yeah, it was a good shift arrangement. It worked really well for us. We raised 2 kids like that. My son's now 15, daughter is 10. So, yeah, we made a plan. Those were back in the days of FS9. If I tell you how many hours I put on FS9, you will never believe me. Ah. I've got 51. Okay, what I usually do is below 10,000, I will put it on continuous. So when I cross over to 11,000 going up, well, crossing 10,000 going up towards 11 and up, I switch it off. We haven't finalized this, but I want you to have a look here. The Zibo is actually of the newer generation that has got an auto switch there. You don't really have to set it to continuous. We're still doing it out of habit, but auto is just as good. The aircraft knows when to do what. But I haven't finalized that theory with Zibo, so don't do it yet. But effectively it should be on auto. It should be the same as going to continuous. So you'll see in this flight, if you rewind it, anyway, all my flights, when I pass through 10,000, I usually switch it off. This was a crappy flight because I was having dinner and we were talking too much, so I didn't do everything in sequence. Go to one of my earlier flights, maybe the one of this morning, you'll see passing 10,000, they go on or off. Yeah, no, it's just the sequence is crappy. I didn't do it by the book. I'm relaxing now. I'm not busy teaching, so I kind of fly like a cowboy. Yeah, and yeah, you die from starvation.
strong marking.
Well, I'd lost my cruise stick and I picked up another I'd lost my cruise.
Well, I thought you were busy descending. The moment you start to descend, your cruise is going to go tata bye bye.
Yeah, but the trouble is I've got another top descent. It's to do one of these restrictions. Yeah, it's instigating another top descent.
It will. There's going to be at least another one or two.
Aussie 180.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm coming 225.
Check your wind speed right now.
35. 248 at 35.
Okay, mine 74 right now.
Wow. Okay. And I just won myself a little doggy on my lap. She had a bath and she's half dry, half wet, and now she wants her daddy. So,
At least it's warm weather where you are. You haven't got a cold, wet dog on you.
yeah, no, she's hot. Yes. It's warm. Christer, this is Lord of the Rings country, my friend. If we didn't have the cloud issue today, you must check the author I've got here. It is zoom level 17. It's exquisite. The mountains, this whole landscape, it's stunning. It's a really nice place to fly. And the whole challenge for us is to come to Queenstown. I mean, whether you land runway 23 or 05, it's a challenge. And you know, you've got to be pretty good to land it the first time properly. No worries, 77. I usually put the sceneries that I use in the description below my video with all the other links and stuff, because I mean, even if you come back in 5 years time, you know, if you want to see what was used, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to still be available on the org, but at least there was an attempt made to keep sanity alive. Yeah, lots of training. There's so much you can do here. The go-arounds with the actual circles that you need to fly because of the mountain constraints, you know, things like that. You don't get it just at any airport. This is very unique here. And like we were just talking about that RNAV F arrival, that Foxtrot arrival, that's a crazy one. You can only fly it when there's no cloud cover, it looks like, because it brings you in so high, 1 nautical mile from the runway. What did we say, McTrying? How high are you still? You're still 3,000 feet up above the runway, 1 mile from that runway threshold. So you need to go and make a turn around a little island and then come back to lose your altitude. It's crazy what you have to do here.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to do it right now. We've decided to use normal RNAV Zulu. So.
So are you just going to start your decel early then to maintain somewhat of a Cat B?
Yeah, you have to use your speed brakes properly here and watch your speed. Otherwise, you're gonna outrun this course.
Chico, there is a mountain here.
How come you've got an aircraft? Fly over it.
So maybe I'm struggling and I start not ready to. So who put this mountain?
God put the mountain there, brother. You just need to fly around it or over it.
Okay, instead of asking who put this runway to here, I'm asking who put this mountain to.
Yeah, yeah. Well, God put the mountain, the men put the runway. So,
Well, interesting.
yeah, it is.
I'm dead.
Why?
What?
I've lapped overspent.
Oh, yeah. Come back trying. Try again.
I'm dead.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, miracle of technology, eh?
Hey, I did that going into Paro.
Yeah, you still managed to get it level onto the tarmac though. It didn't end particularly well, I don't think. I can't remember quite right, but I think you did a handbrake turn.
No, I went off. Yeah, I went off the end of the runway and went up into some houses. And then I taxied back through the houses to the runway, fixed the plane, and took off again. I'll tell you, their maintenance team is just spectacular.
They are very, very, very close. You have no idea how close they are. I'm trying to find that video from earlier today, but I keep on getting this silly 144p video. It is so frustrating. Cool, thank you. Awesome.
Okay, just hit top.
Right, so lights go on now, continuous, just because of history and, you know, muscle memory. And there we go. So from now on, it is very close, and you have to use your speed brake when you have to use your speed brake. And when you get to that deceleration point, make sure you use your speed brake.
Incredible, I landed.
Incredible, Hakan. That's awesome, my friend. Awesome. Now, guys, imagine flying this when you can't see these mountains. Actual fact, let's do this. Just gonna
Oh, thanks.
get terrain this side. Cumulus granites.
Wow.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing. These granite cumulus ones, you can't fly through them. You're just gonna end up on the side of them if you're not careful. But there's that deceleration point coming. Check this river down here. Oh, so awesome. I'm glad I've got all those here.
Oh, do you? Jeez. Dang it. Do you have a thing on ortho, Nico?
What's the thing on auto? What?
Like a tutorial?
How to
Yeah. On my
private driver.
No, it's on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
It's TV, awesome. Get down. Nice place. Right, well, this thing needs to start slowing down now. I've got my speed brakes out, and this glide path is steep. Right, well, yeah, we've got the clouds, the famous clouds, so we're going to go into them and into that valley now. And what I'll do is I will use my gear to start slowing us down. Otherwise we are not going to make this. We're getting dangerously close. We're 15 nautical miles from that runway, so better start slowing down. And there's the next guy coming already. Ooh, Krister. That's probably Krister.
I'm watching you how you are going to land to this area.
Perfect, Hakan. I love it that we've got the clouds here now. This is awesome. Who's flying in front of me now? Oh, that's probably Krister.
He took a shortcut.
He did. He's cut right in front of me now.
Looks like Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Clearing traffic for visual approaches left and right.
Well, I'm slowing down. I'm gonna land just behind him. When he turns around, he's gonna see me on that runway.
landed, but I'm upside down on water.
Can you get out, or did you get out? I mean, if you survived, it counts.
Well, looking at there's an awful lot of smoke, considering. There's no flame.
What the heck is Krister doing? Krister! Yeah, I saw it. It looks like he went into the water.
Yes, yes.
Right, so you need to now turn left and then right. The runway is about there somewhere. So what I'm going to do is quickly balance my throttles and get my the throttle off and then
Terrain.
put off.
Terrain. Terrain.
There's the runway.
Terrain. Terrain.
Yeah, I need to see so. Right, I is trying now. I is trying. Let's see if I is getting it right now. Thank you so much. I'm a bit high, that's what. Sure.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Think rate. Think rate.
Approaching 0, 5.
Cockpit needs to be silent, sterile. Shh. Making a noise.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
5,000 feet remaining.
Come on, go down. That was a rough one. I almost slammed into that one. I had to pull quite hard to lift my nose there. But I made it.
No, 80 knots.
Minus 72. You didn't slam it.
Yeah, it was close. It was close. I had to pull really hard there.
No, good landing.
Thank you everybody. It's a very dangerous airport, this. See if I can actually turn around here.
Hey, you've got time.
Krister, yeah, do that. Just go for it.
On runway 23.
How long before the next guy lands? Who's next?
I'm up.
And how long?
About 14 minutes.
Alright, okay, so guys, watch this video. That's why we came to fly this approach. It's because of that video. Yeah. Yes. That's fine, Krister. Whenever you're ready, my friend. Whenever you're ready. This approach and landing, I won't mention names. Some of the guys are on stream here with us and some are not. Some of them have really struggled to land here. It's taken them 3, 4, 5 tries to just get it right the first time. So don't feel bad. It's just what it is. Jose, what do you mean the Skymatics software? Are you talking about the livery of the aircraft or the scenery in the simulator? Because the scenery in the simulator, I made the orthos myself, so you'll have to make orthos or download from some site. And then the scenery, the links are in the description below the video. And my liveries is obviously my brand, so I don't share that.
Approaching 1-4.
I know, Krister. I know. No, you shouldn't feel bad. This is, I mean, you came very close. I watched you take a nose dive in the water. Oh, John is here. Yeah, this is it. There he said it. It is one of those approaches.
Apologies, guys. Late visitor. Just...
Uncle John.
Yeah, the
Hello,
man
Arco.
himself.
I enjoyed watching Mac's attempt.
Okay.
It didn't end well, did it, JR?
I just kept very quiet while you were trying to fight that one.
We were talking about you.
Negative, talking about poor Mac.
No, I lost it as soon as I overspent that first time. I was trying to get it back.
I saw your speed creeping up and creeping up and creeping up.
You know what?
Well, I was trying to control. I was flying hard over controls and all sorts of trying. You don't have to go max over speed to get a back failure in.
Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
You know what happened?
No. You must talk to Mac.
No, I need to tell you.
Oh, tell me.
Krister Eklund died in simulator.
Oh, no.
10 minutes ago. He's
Ah, I feel for you, Chris. I'm sorry.
yeah. Krister is not problem. 145 people died as well.
Bruno, the actual flight plan that I flew is in the description as well, so you can just copy and paste that, put that into Navigraph or wherever you want to use it, then you'll have exactly the same flight that I did, and man, you're gonna enjoy it. This is a tricky one. It is very deceptive. It is a challenge and a half, believe me. You have to know what you're doing to get it down the first time, or you have to be very, very lucky.
It's one of my favourites.
Yeah, this
Let's
is
hope I'm one or
special.
the other.
Cody, I have faith in you.
think it's the most difficult approach that I've attempted.
Yeah.
Oh, without any shadow of doubt.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I've started the approach, so let's see what happens.
Good luck.
Thanks, sir.
You need to start praying, sir.
I don't know about that. I'm praying for him.
Bye bye, Krister. Enjoy.
Who's that parked beside you?
It's Hakan.
Oh, it's Hakan. Nice one, Hakan.
What happened? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No, he's just asked who's standing next to me, so I said it was you.
Ah, I see.
Well, Bruno, I can show you the go-around procedure on this one. It's hairy because you have to do this funny circle. Let me show you guys. This is crazy. And remember, this is a Cat B. You see that at the top? This is for Cat Bs. Okay, it's not really for the Boeing, but it's one that we can use in the Zibo, so we took it, right? But look, your go-around. You have to physically, manually fly that loop and then come this way, and then you'll obviously get vectors to try again. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, if you look at this one, this is the actual Boeing one that you're supposed to fly. What you have at this point in time, when you get to your MDA, all right, You are still trying. Where do we see the actual altitude of the MDA? It doesn't really show it immediately. That's
It
four. Yeah,
does.
there it does. There we go. Sorry, I'm blind.
It's an M.
Yeah,
There's
got
an
it.
M
Got it. Got
on
it.
it.
Then
Check on the lines.
it's 4,120 foot. That's 3,000 feet that you need to drop before you get to the runway, which is 1 mile from you. So in order to drop from that point, you need to fly the circle around that island manually, then come back and then land. You see, there's the picture. So if you do the normal Boeing procedure, you're supposed to do this. You know, turn around, then obviously, sorry, there's the runway. So you go around and then you go like that to land. The funny thing is, in the real world, you are usually under air traffic control. Alright, so the guys don't necessarily fly this. This is if there's no air traffic control and you know you're reliant on your charts that you have to do this. But it's crazy. I mean, and this go around for this one to go and turn there and then come back. You're literally in a little valley opening there between the mountains to fly. It's crazy. It's totally wacky.
And don't forget to say before your airplane must include.
Speak up, Hakan. Come closer to your mic. We can't hear you.
Don't forget to say that your airplane must include visual approach instrument.
Visual approach instrument. Yeah. It's called eyeballs.
And I might add competent pilots.
Oh,
I'm
for
not
sure.
one of them.
No, you need to know what you're doing, eh? Here's another video that I put up earlier for the guys on Discord, alright? So here you can see a bit of a different angle, but it's the same approach. So both links that I've put in here for you are real world guys flying here. Did you guys on Discord see in the general chat I put the video there? Yes. Bruno, we've got Cody coming in. Who else is coming in, guys?
Paul's
I'm
behind
Cody.
me.
Sorry, you speak over each other?
Where are we going to fly?
Wait, shh. Who's coming in? It's Cody and Paul.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you move the cameras then, Nico, for the runway?
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
Is this a visual approach procedure?
Yes, at the very end.
Oh, Christ.
You
raining.
have to. Okay. Well, you see when you get to the little island, Cody, you need to turn sharp left, sharp right kind of a thing, you know, so...
Try and spot the runway is the problem.
Yeah, I can see you. There's Cody, guys. There he's coming. So now you're going to have to sidestep that little island, go a little bit left, and then you'll see the runway on the right. And then you have to turn right again to catch it.
You
Oh,
feel
I'm
yourself
100% IMC.
No, just go. Don't worry. You'll break through the clouds. Just come. Continue.
if you feel yourself uncomfortable, we can change runway's location
We'll quickly dig this one up. I'll move it for you.
very fast.
Oh, there's Cody coming. Ooh, and there's Paul right behind him. Come, guys.
There are two traffics.
I'm still praying for both of you.
Yeah, holding thumbs. Don't worry. Don't be too worried.
Okay, cool. Now I'm visual.
Everybody's waving here.
Yeah. Who's that guy showing the moon there?
Anybody think it was a horse race? Who put that steeplechase jump right at the end of the runway?
Well, there's a church, Uncle John. I guess that's where you are at. Come Cody, come Cody. If you can't do it, no one can.
Cody's height
Sterile,
looks as if
sterile.
he's
Leave him alone.
starting to
Leave him
get it
alone.
about. No, Cody's looking pretty as if he's got this in control.
As long as he keeps his toes out the water now, he'll be alright.
Shh. There we go. Awesome. Well done, Cody.
Magic. Well done, Cody.
Very
Thank you, gents.
But it's nerve-wracking, eh? I mean, my palms were sweaty, eh?
Oh yeah, I know it's terrible. And I forgot to disconnect the auto throttle, so I was like, oh my god.
Right, let's see. Where's Paul at?
Congratulations.
Paul, where are you?
That was a very sweet landing, Cody.
Yeah, there's Paul. There's Paul. Come, Paul. Don't go too
Oh my
low.
god, how close is he? I can't see him. I gotta hurry.
He's very close.
No, no, he's not that close. He can still clear the runway.
Yeah, just move it. Move it, move it.
That looks nice, almost if the sun's glinting on those far hills.
Yeah.
High speed taxi approved.
Yes, go. Move.
He'll be well clear.
According to last news, the landing runway is closed.
You know, you're a right swine at times, Arkin.
I reckon John ought to get his own back on Paul and go and put some deer on the run.
I don't think I'm authorized to be on taxiway Alpha.
No, you're not.
No.
Well, I am anyways, so Paul, you can land.
Thank you.
It's limited to
Descent, Paul.
aircraft
Descent, Paul. Descent, Paul.
5,700 pounds or light.
Well, it's too bad, Mac. I'm on it.
We need to fly this area again.
Yeah, we will.
He's coming down now.
Lovely. Okay, guys, give him a chance. Let's keep quiet for him too.
Paul, what's your intention, sir? The runway is closed.
Stuck on.
Okay, okay.
Make the Queen proud. That was awesome. That was awesome. Very good.
Very well done.
For all
Very
you
good
lot
one.
of done
Yeah.
now is just to
Excellent,
go
Paul.
to show how
Thanks, guys.
incompetent I am.
Like trying?
Paul, 9.7.
Oh, come off it. I was all over the place there.
No, well, what we saw was good. What we saw was really good.
Uncle John, what was mine?
8.3.
Why?
I've no idea, Arkin. I didn't see it.
What
All
was
right,
what was
that isn't a little
mine, Uncle
taxiway
John?
then.
Cody's was a 9.5.
Nice, I'll take it.
Oh, this was awesome.
We would like to rate you, Uncle John, here.
Yes, I need to fly this again. I really do.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you.
I've got the route.
You don't need route, actually.
Yeah, it helps to get there, actually, Arkin.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell you which way do you follow.
Dankie, Dirk. Good evening to you too. Thanks for watching.
This is a pretty good time, actually. I like this.
Yeah.
That was a good time to start the stream as well, because
Yeah.
we took off at dawn.
Yeah.
No kissing the wings, lads. No kissing the wings.
Since
You've
everyone
gotta-
has same scenery, there is no problem on visual.
Well, I don't know. I'm using the default scenery. Whatever's installed default.
I'm glad you like it, Bruno. You need to come fly with us now, you know. Come be the next pilot in the group. Join us on Discord and come fly with. Hello, Richard, by the way. I just noticed you came into Discord.
Greetings.
Guys, seriously, anybody on stream? I have no idea how many of you there are because there's no numbers for me to work with. But if any of you ever want to fly with, you must just tell us. Come. You know, we'll make a
27,
plan.
Nico. 27.
Out of what?
Thank you. Viewers. Awesome, Bruno. That's good. That's good.
I think you need to take a very good screenshot, Nico, for this night.
Yeah, yeah.
After Paul is coming.
Yes.
Southwest, British, Qantas, Ryanair.
Yeah. Talk
It's
about
an invasion.
talk about the Rainbow Nation. You're welcome, Andrew.
Good night, Andrew.
Raptor, I'm using, we are using VATSIM actually. There's no ATC here, so we can pretty much do what we want, you know, and then also see each other. Yeah.
Oh, and just to add interest to it all, guess what's out?
What, 12?
Update on Sim Tool Pro, I believe.
Oh.
11.
I'm flying
did
11.
you have it?
I'm flying
oh,
11.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Zibo came out earlier.
Yeah, he wanted me to do a test flight for him, and I'll probably go do it now. I just didn't have time. I said I'll do it for him, so I need to go check something that he changed.
Was it raining on the approach, Nico?
No, it wasn't raining, but I did go through terrible cloud situations. I just want to get like a better kind of a angle for the screenshot.
But interestingly, I want to ask a question. My approaching was not cloudy like.
Yeah, I don't know why, because the weather is the weather, so your weather didn't update or something.
I don't have any idea, but I'm using Active Sky XP.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also using Active Sky XP to check my weather.
Jeez. Yeah, so am I.
737, sorry guys, I'm interrupting you now. To use Discord, what you do is, once you've come into the initial screen, you need to type $agree as one word. That'll bring you to the next stage. I will then assign the rights to you. Obviously, you need a headset with a microphone. And all you do is you click on the channels. Some are text channels and some are audio voice channels, like now. And you basically click on the FBO while you're wearing your headset, and then you just come talk to us. As easy as that. Just make sure that you can hear us and you can talk to us, that the mic is active. You know, that's about it. What is your username? You can send me a PM if you don't want to put it on here, and then I can just check that you have the appropriate access rights. Is it also 737? Let's see. Let me quickly do a search. I don't see 737.
Nico, did you already take the screenshot?
Yes,
by
I
chance?
did. Yeah, I did. Why?
Oh, I was just curious because I was gonna pop off of
You're
Swift.
welcome.
And then what is your field of view set?
I don't have something like that. I have this. I use X camera and a slider. So whatever that slider is, it says 88.75 according to the reading, but I just move that slider until I get my view, and that's my view.
Okay, no, I'm just curious.
Cody, what about your weather? Is it similar with
No, it's in mine. It's raining.
Interesting. Really, 3 different weather conditions.
Yeah, mine was fine. I must admit, I can't blame the weather.
There was weather coming in on my approach, so I don't know if that was just something that you guys happened to miss by chance or what.
Probably. Maurice, I'm quickly checking for you. I'm looking.
It's probably just the risk of running with mountainous terrain.
Yeah, Maurice. I found a Maurice user here. Not, it's without a surname. Then I've got MCCCOP04, which I'm going to assign rights to right now. So that's the one. That's the other one. So if that was you, also now you will have rights. I don't see anybody else without rights starting with an M. So just try that. If you want, just come and join us quickly. As easy as that. Just click on the FBO name where you see us sitting, and then you can come and talk to us. Thanks, blogs. Guys, let's see if I can do a replay. I just want to disconnect off Watson before they cry. So just disconnect there. And get rid of all of these guys. Close up.
To go. Nico.
Ah, sorry.
Bashi is a user on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna do a replay now, so hold your horses. We'll get there. Let's just get all our thingamabobs back in place. Oh, and now we don't have the APU running. I don't think that's gonna make any difference actually, because it's a replay. So let's just get rid of our GPU.
Doors are closed.
Yeah. No worries, 737. Maurice, thank you. You're welcome. Anytime. Guys, and you don't have to just come here when we've got group flights in terms of Discord. I mean, we are here a lot of times during the day. If you see us here and you want to chat, come have a look. Come say hello.
We are going to miss you guys. Wow, Nico, really wonderful.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think Uncle John gives you 9.9.
That'll be the day.
On behalf of Uncle John, I give you 9.99.
Hey, 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 you have no right to speak for me.
So, Nico said really terrible things about you.
Yeah, that's all right. I've got no problem with that.
Well, my heart rate's almost returned to normal now.
So that means you got to do it over again to get the same feeling back. Dang. All right, let's go.
You've already been to the toilet then, Paul.
Oh, it wasn't quite that bad, but I had to get the plane down the full approach with the speed window and vertical speed all the way in.
I thought you were pretty high at the time, but you seem to bleed it off somehow.
Yeah, he did. He did well.
Yeah, so for some reason VNAV wasn't working for me. It's obviously my fault, but I just had to deal with it.
Yeah,
Well, I
for
figured
sure.
something was wrong because you really looked high at one point.
Well, it might have looked that way, but I ended up actually being low. 4 ends at one stage.
Yeah, my final approach was the same way. But I was still on speed, I just cut the speed out.
It appears to be that way. I'm not sure. I can't remember having them out. It is possible. It's possible I made a boo-boo. But thank
Do a
goodness.
rerun and find out.
Well, the fact of
Oh,
the matter is they seem to be out. Well, according to what we see here. Thanks, Cole.
Why your speed brake is deployed?
Because I was heavy overspeed at some point in time. I obviously, in the heat of the moment, forgot to retract it. See why you have to have two guys in the cockpit.
I'm reducing your points on behalf of Uncle John.
That's fine.
thank you. See, it's the things you don't see that I see.
You buggers.
Like Nico said.
Anyway, guys, happens to the best of us if that was the case.
Anyway, I got to go. I love all of you. Take care of yourself. I think we can fly next week as a group to wonderful place.
I think, I think Paro. Next week is Paro. Guys, for the group flight next week, we're going Bhutan. We're going to go to Paro.
Nice.
If you announce earlier, I can download ortho of route.
I'll do it so long. Yeah, I think I need to do that as well if it's available. And then go fly Paro.
Okay. Again, thank you very much for everything. I speak a lot again, but this is my mood a little bit.
That's
Thank
fine.
you for your patience.
That's fine.
For your
Enjoy.
patience. Okay.
It was
My
great to
intention
have
is
you with us.
my intention is making joke. Don't take me seriously, okay?
Of course,
This is nothing personal. See you.
Bye
It's
bye.
fine. You
We
take
love
care.
you, mate. We love you. Don't worry about that.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Same. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Couple of nice screenshots there in the taxi. Wow. Okay, well, gentlemen on the stream, that's about it for me. I'll chat to the other guys on Discord. I need to go do my test flight and report back to Zibo what I found. And we'll talk tomorrow again. If all goes well, we'll do at least one flight tomorrow. Don't know where and what yet, but we'll probably do the same one we did earlier, but this time actually with a Ryanair livery, so we can just log the flight for Ryanair. So we'll see.
Ryanair flies in New Zealand.
Negative. No. We did a flight this
Oh.
morning in Europe, and I started the whole flight and everything with the iCars and all, and then I realized I was using this livery, and you can't log the flight for
Oh,
Ryanair with this
jeez.
livery, so I had to stop it.
Boo.